Okay. Yeah, go for it.
We are live, though.
Okay. Sounds good. Well, so far, these seem to be a little bit less jerky.
Please stand on the bat symbol. Press
Okay,
the move
so
button
I can see
to
it again.
continue.
Cool.
Please
On the bat
stand
symbol.
naturally.
Doing this
Calibration
again.
complete.
Calibration's complete.
Recalibrate at any time.
Can recalibrate by holding the start button.
For 2 seconds.
Alright, so let's try this again. Fourth time. Fourth time's the charge. Charge. What the? Fourth
Charge?
time's the charge, yes.
Fourth time's a charge.
Yeah, 14 be huge.
Fourth time's a charge. DC for Dark Comics.
Batman, Arkham VR.
No, it's Batman, CSI Gotham.
Please work this time. It seems a little bit better. Yes.
Okay.
That's interesting, actually. So a full restart seems
So,
to have helped.
pro tip, shut down your PS4 completely. Power it down.
Yep.
Before hopping back. Oh no.
Oh well, we can just blast right
Sir,
through
that
it.
sewer system has been ostensibly abandoned for some time. Whoever trapped
Abandoned sewer
Robin may
system.
well have made
Yes.
preparations for you.
It's fine. The people Yes, I have hands that do things. My belt is like way the fuck down there. Okay. I'm not sure if I can actually reach anything. D.
Why is your belt like behind you?
I don't know.
Here we are, together again. Haven't you realized we're inseparable? I've for you.
Ah, come on.
How did?
It really wants you to stand up. So, like, note to future any developers for this, I don't want to stand up playing your game. It's incredibly, like, unhappy for me to have to stand up to play your game the entire time. So, just, like, stop doing it. Also, I'm, like, super duper out of sync.
So maybe this can fix your belt calibration. Belt size?
Belt height?
Oh, interesting.
Interesting, okay. Well, actually gonna try back zoom. Can you hold the options thing again? Because that recalibrates it to center my vision, and that's what
Yeah,
they really should.
but the
Like right
Welcome
now.
to Wayne Tech
All I did-
Virtual
it just brings
Reality
you here.
Calibration.
Oh,
Please
okay.
position,
Fair
please position yourself
I'm like, you get
naturally.
this menu.
And ensure
I
your
can't do
headset
anything
is
special.
currency
Okay.
to play. Viewing behind
PS4 controller
calibration.
is not
complete.
special.
I don't know. Like when you're just using the normal VR headset, what the fuck is
Now
this?
you're like,
Why
weird.
is it so far over?
That's really strange.
Well, I guess it was just that one.
Ta-da!
Okay.
Your
Cool.
gift! Oh, I know, I've got a little snowball with that.
All right. This finally seems to be working. All right. Yes. Yeah. Boom.
Together at last.
Good out. You are
You're just in time for my
15.
daring escape.
10. If I'm
I
remembering
followed the
right.
trail like you said. Led down here.
Come on, Robin, let's go.
Whoever it was, I didn't see them coming.
Robin.
This graffiti.
Try pressing a
Some
button and
kinda
lifting a lever or something.
Joker
That got him to do
copycat,
something
maybe?
before.
Wrong! And who are you calling copycat, Robin number 3?
Come on, we need to get out of here.
I'd love to, Robin.
It looks like a blown fuse. I'll check on this side.
Why does he
hear that?
immediately assume it's a copycat Joker? Is it because
It's
they think
hurry.
Joker is locked up?
Probably, yeah.
I feel
Okay,
like
what have we got? Think you need this?
Think of this shit. There we go. Yeah.
all the way in.
I'm sorry?
I think that's it.
All right, ready for the launch sequence.
Yep. Let's go.
I think you have to press it. You never know what's gonna happen.
So we can electrocute ourselves. Great.
Alright, so Croc is gonna come.
Okay. Well, the
Ruin your
panel's
day.
open. Looks like some kind of.
Press button, electrocute Croc. No, that one's already open.
Oh yeah.
Hey, I found Gumbo.
Yoink.
Who invited him?
Oh, right. I'd kill you myself.
I'm the world's greatest detective, Robin.
Robin, let's go.
Okay. Well, it looks like some kind of gearbox, but I'm missing some cogs.
Robin.
Let's find them.
Robin. Here you go, Robin. There you go.
Great. We're getting out of here.
Well, we are. I don't know about you, buddy.
He actually thinks he's going to survive this.
Ooh. Take it. Fine. You don't like that hand? Right. Oh, okay. I feel like
Usually you have to let go of stuff to give them to
Perfect.
people.
One more.
I don't know. I'm more of a. Wait. Come on, buddy. Come on, Croc. Oh, maybe not until I try
I think
to
you
grab
have
it.
to do it. Obviously doesn't love Croc very much.
Well, Croc,
Who's the real monster here?
You okay? We just need that last.
There it is.
Thanks.
You can't kill
Okay,
him.
try the lever.
I'm just gonna bother him a little bit.
Alright,
Alright.
pull the lever.
Pull the lever. I want to see the moment
your
that he
slide's
disappears. Now that I know
Hang
that we're
on.
looking for him.
Look, he's going under. Yep, there he goes. He went under. He's gone.
Selected. No, you can still see a little bit.
Okay, that should do it.
Alright. So this has fixed that issue, so I apologize for all of the many trials and tribulations, but now
Right.
we should go. Occasionally,
you out of
It's okay. It'll be okay, Robin. I think Robin just got eaten, man. This game is not messing around. It's like, alright, look, our whole game is only going to be about 2 hours long.
So let's kill
So
everybody.
we can just do anything we want. Like, that's still my favorite part of this game so far.
Why does it keep saying player detected inside objects?
I don't know.
What does that mean?
Let's just admire the craftsmanship.
It's pretty cool. It's too bad all of your weapons are ineffective at like saving people actually.
Yeah. Kind of Batman, that just like punch people. Except for when I, like, earlier on in this, I used the bat beam to just shoot a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
Point and click adventure game.
That's why it's as serious as CSI Gotham. Like people die and you can't control it. You just try and solve it afterwards. I hope we don't have to remember any of that.
Yeah.
This is a seriously busted place.
Yeah, Arkham Asylum is always bad. Can I, like, force it apart? Yeah, I'm gonna use the...
No, why'd you open with the card?
Come on, I'm Batman. Okay. Guess I have to do something else.
Well, the card came back.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
What?
I see what you need. So I need this card, then go back this way, and then do that. Oop. I hate your happiness.
What is this?
I don't know.
The photo
Croc
came back.
sightings. Yeah, all the objects when dropped come back. Okay, let's see if I can get... I think that this is what I need. Blowtorch? Yeah, there we go.
It's a hook. It's not a blowtorch.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It's somebody's
a-
hook. Like
Yeah.
a prosthetic hand kind of hook.
Creepy.
Nope.
Alright, so... let's...
Does this mean we're gonna go up against Croc because he ate our hand?
That's actually a pretty good point. Oh, wait a minute. Hope he does this.
Lol.
I know, yeah.
All
That's
that
fine, I
work for
discovered a
nothing.
secret. Who's in there? Oh, hey!
Who's that?
It's one of the villains.
Thanks. Which one?
He's like a marionette. This is the scar guy. Every time he kills somebody, he carves a scar on himself. In the Injustice timeline, he kills Alfred.
Oh. That's not cool.
Huge spoiler alert. And anybody watching, by the way. All of a sudden, I heard the screams of 1,000 disappointed fanboys, and then they were suddenly silenced. I love that image of like when I'm... Okay, so I 180, and I'm just like shuffling along the side with my back against the wall. I'm like Solid Snake with the back against the wall, like creeping. Hey!
Come here.
Yes.
That's it.
Bonk, bonk.
Mr. Joker.
Oh, don't be shy. Closer.
I don't see a door.
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Yes. Come on.
That's it.
I was...
What?
Come here.
Shush while I try to figure this out.
I don't know.
Joker.
I don't think there's anything for you to do.
Here, you can see just a little bit of Batman. So what do we got? Oh. Interesting. I now cannot go anywhere else. So, the implication is
Oh,
that...
forensic. What Namot?
Come here.
That's interesting. Grid.
That's it.
Okay. So
Don't be
obviously, whatever I
shy.
need to solve this is right here. This is like very clearly what they're telling me.
Can we grappling gun him?
I'll let you in on a little secret.
Maybe I just have to get close enough. Oop,
Out of play area. Well, uh-oh.
Kind of cozy in here, isn't it?
What? All I did was turn around.
Wait, I think you're in the cell.
What happened?
I think you went close and he, like, pulled you in.
Through the thing? Like
Right,
what?
sir. When did you return? Ordinarily,
What?
I would beg you to take a night's rest, but... well, we have a situation.
Grumpy.
Is that Nightwing?
Yeah.
Need to find out who did this.
Wait, isn't Nightwing dead?
Yeah. I think that I got dosed with the fear poison.
Follow the trail like you said.
Hunter
down here.
concealed, cover your tracks. Disgusted. Partner in crime. Criminal.
You were the best fighter I ever trained. How did they beat you?
Accomplice.
One of my
Whoa,
boys
there's
comes
one of
back
the
to
dead
the
bodies
club.
that we were messing
Bloody
around with.
terrified he is. He says he saw your boy done in. Said you'd be after him. Last thing he says, before some wanker blows him up, and after bloody iceberg lounge.
This has to be the end of the game, basically.
I'm not sure.
Your killer was fast, strong, but that wasn't why they beat you. They knew exactly how you'd fight.
Does it be better if I didn't do all of this like half an hour ago in game time?
I know, right? We don't need to recap.
Well, here we are, together again. Haven't
Okay.
you realized we're inseparable? I've got something
like-
for you.
The suit is realizing that I'm poisoned.
Uh-oh.
Oh, jeez.
Whoever it was, I didn't see them coming.
Rock.
But this graffiti. Some kind of Joker copycat, maybe?
Is the implication that we did this?
I don't think so. I think it's that you got
I
jokes
tell
with
you
the fear
myself,
poison.
but sometimes
Oh.
you need a little help from your friend.
I mean, he knows you knew exactly how he fought. Joker copycat.
He's probably trying to
The
psych you out.
dynamic duo together at last.
That's eerie. Alrighty then. Is that it? No way! Whoa, okay. I was not expecting that.
So you thought you were Batman, but you're the Joker, or are you both? I'm confused.
Maybe both?
How does that work?
Or like Batman was tricked by the Joker somehow into, like, he was dosed with the fear poison and then
And so he did these things and then was trying to solve it
yeah,
after the
didn't
fact?
realize it.
And then he goes to Arkham and the Joker's like, ha ha, got you.
Yeah, and it's
So
like,
I
hey,
finally found.
I mean, that's a very Joker thing.
Yes, you. The brains behind the brawn. I've infected every corner of this so-called reality. But I doubt you're smart enough to find a trace of me.
We didn't even drive them.
Care to pit your meager
I
wits
know,
against
yeah.
my mind one last time?
character, Joker unlocked, view. Can I like play as the Joker? Are my hands Joker hands then? Or...
Oh my god.
Now loading. Loading. The Joker is really complicated and it's hard to load this.
Look, his outfit is fabulous. You just like have to load all the tiny little details.
By choosing the Joker, you... Okay, good. It actually loaded. I was worried that for a second it was going to be like, actually, no, the game's kind of fucked now.
Oh,
it's
this thing.
Initializing BOI database.
Oh, there we go.
The Joker. Anarchic criminal. Deceased. Previous convictions include kidnapping, torture, extortion, racketeering, fraud, grave robbing, unlicensed dentistry, counterfeiting, bullying, cyberbullying, badger baiting, bear baiting, duck baiting, wildlife smuggling, monkey baiting, iguana baiting, rhino baiting, failure to adequately restrain a rhino, identity theft, malicious mischief, trespassing, arson, assault, larceny, grand larceny, spectacular larceny,
Spectacular
vandalism,
larceny.
forgery,
They had to
impersonating
make up a new
police
category
officer,
just for him.
impersonating a doctor, impersonating an airline pilot, unlicensed cabaret entertainment, theft of livestock, unlicensed taxidermy,
Deceased.
involuntary manslaughter,
Wait, what?
voluntary manslaughter,
I
enthusiastic
think that they thought
manslaughter,
he was dead or something. or-
desecration of a corpse, improper disposition of a body, improper labeling of meat products,
So I'm
cannibalism,
kind of like
homicide, regicide,
the Riddler's
attempted homicide,
30
littering,
puzzles.
My only regret
This
is I
game
didn't
is
do
like 5
more.
minutes long. Where the hell are
Yeah.
you hiding that? Like, do you just play it all over again?
Probably, yeah.
That would be super boring.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I have
No,
rather
this
concerning
is
news.
quite short.
Robin failed to report in.
Also, the Joker,
No,
like,
I'm
I have to
unable
say
to
that,
respond.
like, the little Joker card there was a nice
It could
touch.
be coincidence, sir, but it's
Yes?
unlikely
Yes.
not to
Yeah.
respond.
No, that was cool.
That was
Hopefully,
actually
the Bat computer
really
can
nice.
help you pinpoint their location.
But so, like, what do we want to do now? Oh, what's this Riddler thing?
That's probably one of them.
Eh.
What can I play this in?
Oh, isn't there a
Oh,
cassette
it's
thing?
this?
Yeah.
activating target
Enigmania.
range,
Enigmania. Okay.
shot, sir.
I'm shooting only at the green ones, I think. There it is.
Perfect.
No. No.
Further.
Marvelous.
No. No. Shut up. So I want to try
Activating target
shooting
range.
it now that I know what I'm actually doing.
Yeah. I'm leaning back, trying to be out of your way as much
Yeah,
as possible.
sorry.
That's okay. I'm like, don't hit me.
Good shot, sir. Excellent shot, sir.
Tricky.
I mean, there's no
I
penalty
know.
for just trying.
I know, that's why it's so funny.
Perfect.
I feel like you hit Alfred.
Maybe.
He goes, ugh. Alright, 15.
Marvelous.
18. 19.
Oh!
No! You lose time, I think, when you hit the wrong
Oh,
ones.
really?
Well, you gain time when you hit the right ones.
Okay.
You're so close.
I'm just gonna do it
You
again.
can do it. You can do it.
Good shot, sir. Excellent shot, sir. Perfect.
Woo!
Keep going.
Marvelous.
Sweet.
I just want to know if it like gets me anything.
I don't know. I feel like you should at least get something for beating
I believe
the high
that's a new
score.
record, sir.
Nice.
Simulation ended.
There's a little student thing. Oh boy, that's not dangerous at all.
Ah.
Memorize the tiles. Fuck!
Did you think you
Are you serious?
I'm
Select
buried
one Riddler
beneath so
tile to
many
unlock.
layers of encryption that the result resembles a magnificent tiramisu of protection.
Select one
Even
Riddler
if you
tile
do
to unlock.
measure my defenses by matching two pictures on this board, I'll just
Oh,
send
God,
you
it's-
away
it's
with
a-
some junk data I found
it's
lying
memory
around
game.
the place.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember any.
Yeah, I don't either. Wait, what? What? Why am I not?
I don't know. There we go.
It makes me do the throwing thing again.
Augmented reality target box initiated.
Maybe it is 8:37. I mean, I would think he wouldn't have to beat the high again, that would be dumb because eventually you wouldn't be
I
able
know,
to do
yeah,
it.
you would eventually just fail.
That seems extremely unfair. I could see them saying, like, you know, you have to at least try, and if you get 0, like, no, but...
Excellent shot, sir.
Especially given how forgiving the throwing mechanic is.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you do have to aim in the general area, but
yeah, it curves it to make you actually hit.
and it follows it while it moves,
Yeah.
too. Whereas if this were any other game...
It makes sense, though, that,
No, like, I'm not going after it for being forgiving. I'm just saying that it's like... While it's
What?
forgiving...
oh my god. Not that forgiving there.
Alright, so finish and see if we get the
Simulation ended.
Nope. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I would have to, like, do the whole thing and then beat the memory game and all that.
That seems dumb. What's
me
going
come
on?
I don't know. I mean, that might be kind of what they did in order to try to add additional value to the game. But
They turned it into a puzzle game. I liked it more when you were solving a mystery. There wasn't much mystery, though.
yeah.
Like, so the first part where we were like, oh, somebody killed Nightwing, let's go figure this out. Oh, there was a bombing. Okay, we heard a little bit about that. Let's go figure out and see how that's related. Let's go. And so we reassembled the detonation device or whatever, and then what? We were like, oh, we magically know where Robin is now, so let's go there.
Yeah, I guess like Robin's signal finally comes in or something like that, and then...
It felt like we didn't finish, but it's over. It's very clearly over.
I guess I can put these in here.
Robin was investigating the Queen Industries murders. He was following a lead when I lost contact.
Well, he's dead now, so don't worry about it.
I know, yeah. It's such a weird kind of like random reset that it did. Come on. Yeah, register. Stop it. What? Just spat it up. I don't know, man. It feels really, really weird. I mean, they have like this super short story mode, and then I guess like a lot of minigames. Because they said something like 20 of these.
30.
I think, right? 30? Yeah.
30 puzzles.
And it's not just playing through again and finding them. I guess that there's at least 2 games that came out of just this one. And so is the whole thing from here on out just like...
Yeah, I don't know.
Mini games and stuff? I don't know.
But it's like playing the mini games inside the story mode.
Yeah.
But I don't want to play the story mode again because I already know this.
Vehicle
And
selected.
again, why do we care about unlocking vehicles when we literally do not drive them anywhere ever?
Yeah.
Like, I guess it's cool to see them.
Yeah, see the models and stuff.
But...
Ah, okay, so we have that.
Okay, there's one on the back. Here we go. Ready?
Quadratic equations.
We're gonna
Stop
match.
you. Why must these
Memory
trials be fun?
Oh, okay, so there was a... It's also timing. Man. Because the one right next to it, it's 2 Alfreds right next to each other. And I just messed up the timing.
So I guess it moves.
Vehicle selected.
So I guess that makes a little bit more sense. I guess that it's
What's the
not...
green thing up there?
Oh. That's interesting. That implies that there's something up there?
I don't know. I just didn't see the arrow before. What's your forensics thing say? I'm just curious.
I'll look in just a second. I'm pretty sure there's gotta be something.
I don't know. I'm not convinced. But I think it's kind of like the puzzle moves around. Alright, I don't know. Maybe it was an arrow to be like, hey, you have to take the blame because you have to go up.
Well, now that we know that these are hidden around, let us quickly go back to the cat computer just to see what's there.
We still have the Riddler thing, which lets us play the
mini game.
Yeah.
Let us... feel like it's super obvious for something to be hidden around here, but... Yeah, I don't know. Not seeing anything.
Initializing EOI
Given that
database.
kind of the ultimate reward would just be more options here and more shiny things to look at, it doesn't seem too worthwhile.
If it was actually like more story.
Yeah, I'd be much more inclined to do it. But as it stands.
I might look really quick to see if that's all you get, but
Okay.
I think it is.
Yeah.
Sherlock Holmes game for the PS4.
Have you got something to tell the nice man, Jason?
My name is Jason Todd.
Who do you hate?
Batman.
Excellent. Of course you do. Did you get that, Bats? Kid's not yours anymore. He's mine. Mine. To do with as I wish. Hey, I never asked. What's the big secret? Who is the big bad bat? His name. Tell me.
Of course, sir. It's...
Never could stand a tattletale. That's why I like to work alone. No one to spoil the punchline. You should try it sometime. After all, you've seen what happens when you drag your friends into this crazy little game of ours.
Jesus Christ.
Was
This
that
game?
like Robin 1?
It was Robin 2. Robin 1 is Nightwing, Robin 2 got killed by the Joker, and then there's Robin 3, which is the one that we ran into. That's canon, that's all canon. So everything, but Jesus Christ, like not messing around with this timeline.
Yeah.
Activating target range.
I mean, that does seem to be it, I think.
Okay, it's just...
Like the mini games and stuff.
Excellent shot, sir.
It's an incredibly short game.
Yeah. I mean, it was only $20, and so I feel like this was a little bit more of a tech demo than an actual game.
Perfect.
I have that now. That's just fun.
I'm just trying to stay out of the way.
That's really funny. Let us hit the red. Hit the red. Hit the red. Hit the red.
You've broken your records.
The opposite of
Well
red.
done.
Simulation ended.
Alright, well, I mean, I think that's pretty much it. That's about kind of all of the content it has to offer, except for getting all of the secrets and 100%ing it and all that. And so, I think we're pretty much done.
Yeah. Do you want to give some final thoughts about this?
Yeah, sure. So, for final thoughts,
Can we, like...
I know, yeah, we can chill on the VR headset. Please put on the... Batman's unconscious. He's lying on the ground. It's been a rough night for him.
3 of his sidekicks are just murdered in quick succession here.
Yeah, pretty much. So I do actually really like the super dark storyline. I kind of like the the reason that I like it is that it's kind of a singular opportunity for the game developer, because they're like, all right, we have a Batman game. It's mostly a tech demo and it's 2 hours long. What can we do with that? And so they're like, hey, we can use this to tell a story that we would never, ever, ever be able to tell in any other thing. Because there's been a million Batman Arkham Asylum games, which are totally awesome, don't get me wrong, but they can't make a 20 or 25 hour experience where at the end of the day you just go crazy and die after having lost everything. That's like, nobody's going to want to play that. It would be a very, very strange experience and a huge risk for any developer. Just in case it turned out that people hated it and like nobody bought it. And so, if nothing else, they kind of saw their chance and went for it by just saying, all right, like, we have only a couple hours. There's a limited amount of damage we can do with this wacky experience. If nothing else, any parents who get this game for their kids, thinking that, oh yeah, we just got the VR. It's gonna be the nice Batman game. They can play as a superhero for a little bit.
The nice Batman
will
game.
Be severely disappointed in what they find.
And so this is kind of the thing that I have with all of the grim dark stories is like, sure, like it can be fun to explore that, but I feel like you need to be very upfront that that's what it's going to be, because
that's true. There's no warning in
none
this.
At all. This was just Batman Arkham. And I'm like, yeah, like I get it. You know, Batman goes out, beats up the bad guys. You know, can be a little bit violent. Yeah, that's all right. Not like, oh, everybody you know and love is going to be horribly murdered. It's like, whoa.
You saw like Croc get ready to bite off the head of it.
Seriously.
You saw Nightwing get his like
neck snapped.
Well, and not even just like the neck snap. It was like you saw him get his ribs broken and his arm broken. Then you went and you looked at some bodies for a while because dead bodies are a good inclusion in it.
Okay, so me, I'm okay with the dead bodies because, like I kept saying, CSI Gotham. I really like the crime stuff, so I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with Batman doing that in this game. What I was a little concerned about is, again, that we come into this immediately with one of our former sidekicks and good friends have been brutally murdered.
Yes.
And then we go to rescue our other super good friend and watch him get murdered right in front of us.
Yep.
And as a bonus, after beating it and coming back and getting a video from the Joker, we watch our other super good friend get shot.
Yeah.
Like,
after being obviously tortured and broken and all that. So
oh my god.
Yeah, it was like not messing around with this game. I'm actually not sure what the rating on this is. I don't think that they showed enough actual blood or gore or anything to warrant an M rating. But
no, but it's very
emotionally
traumatizing.
The themes are very mature in this. So, yeah.
No, well, we had a neck snapping and we had well, like the dead bodies, I think would probably up the rating a little bit because you were
maybe, but like there's no gore, there's no actual blood
gross.
that I saw.
I mean,
like,
okay, so this isn't like The Witcher where you
actually see intestines and
or
stuff.
you like rip the head off actually or anything like that. Maybe that didn't happen.
I don't think that any of the head rips.
I felt like somebody's head got cut off.
Well, yeah, you do cut people's heads off.
That's close enough.
There's a difference.
There's not much.
There's enough of a difference.
There's not much
between a sword slice and actually just like full Mortal Kombat.
There's plenty of blood to go along with it, so
that's fair.
You know.
Yeah, there's plenty. Of blood.
So yeah, so
anyway.
like, I think I personally would have preferred this if it was more, you know, Batman is trying to solve a kind of recent string of crimes and it like turns out it's the Joker and maybe somebody's in a dangerous situation but they don't get killed. And also the fact that it was like literally everybody getting killed. This is actually just a nightmare. Like,
yeah. I don't know. So like I'll admit I differ from you a little bit there in that I don't mind them because it's just a really short experience. I said, all right, we're just telling a totally different story. We could never do this anywhere else. But I can 100% understand why a lot of people could play through this and be like, wow, I feel awful. This was just not fun. So
this would be this is literally kind of like if they made Madoka the game. I'm just like and you play through it and you are there watching Mommy's head get like
no.
Oh, please don't. You haven't even watched that.
But,
and it's Mogu Mogu anyway. But yeah, so it's a little bit much. But yeah, the VR aspect of it seemed really cool. It was really nice to be able to look around.
Yep.
The environment's it's a little strange. I mean, I wasn't playing it, but kind of watching you kind of strain here and be like, okay, now I have to flip to looking behind me. And
that was one thing that they did, which was not particularly great, which was that they were determined for you to be standing up. They wanted you to be standing up so bad. And if you were, then you didn't have to do that kind of awkward flipping around thing because you could just physically turn around. But again, it's like we don't have that much space in the
Also,
living room. Even if we weren't streaming,
I would
wouldn't
be
have that
worried
much
about
room.
standing up and twisting around and getting
because there's a cord actually on the
getting
headset.
wrapped up in the cables. There's actually quite a long cord on it. I don't want to pick it up right now and make everybody seasick, but basically there's a very long cord that goes from the headset to the box, and there's a cable from the box that goes to the PS4.
People can deal with it.
All right, well, so we've got this nice long cable, and this goes to a box which is separate from the PS4, which is connected to the PS4.
And so if you suddenly maxed out this cable, and it's like a decently long
It's pretty
cable,
long,
but it's not
but
outrageously long.
if you
or
were
like
if you were spinning,
if you stepped on it or
do you,
something like
do you,
that.
Do you
then-
remember next door to us where we used to live, and there was a dog that would be on his leash outside.
Yeah.
And I saw him many a time get looped around the chairs and table that were out in the backyard. I feel like that's what might happen to you.
Yeah.
Is that you
like,
just kind of get twisted.
Anything in the
and...
environment could catch on it. Like you have a drink and you move a little bit too close to it, it loops around.
And
it on
even
the
though they
table or
do warn
something,
you
like-
about, like, make sure there's nothing in your room, like, unless you have a really, really large living room and you know exactly where everything is and your spatial relations are top notch, you probably are going to end up bumping into stuff.
Or at least somebody will. Like, even if you
Yeah.
yourself are able to set it up, there's going to be enough of an audience that I feel like that's a really limiting factor for the game. Of, like, if they were to make it so that you actually had to stand up and have that much space, then it would be like, well, I guess we just
This would be
aren't
kind of like
playing
if we
this.
use the VR headset for, let's say, kind of like a Wii Fit type thing.
Yeah.
And you're, like, doing your, some kind of, like if you're pretending to jump rope or things like that. Like, I can understand why you might want to have the physical games, because the Wii certainly pioneered doing that. The Wii U continued a little bit, although it mostly gave up. And so now PlayStation is kind of getting back on that and being like, yeah, we can have people actually be in the game and it'll be really immersive, and maybe there's this vague hope of gamers getting some exercise.
Maybe. We'll see.
But,
the practical elements of it are
it's
still
a little weird, and I feel
really,
like
really,
people,
really
like,
challenging.
I'm not saying that you shouldn't have games where you can physically do stuff, but I do think that the majority of people who play these games enjoy relaxing and using their kind of extremities to play it, rather than to do the full body motion, because sitting here, like, even just watching somebody who's playing this means that you need to get out of their way.
Yep.
Completely. I'm sitting here being like,
I know, I can't see. I'm totally blind. One thing that the headset has really well is that it has a kind of rubber edge around it that does a pretty good job of, like, melding to your face without putting, like, too much pressure on it or anything like that. It does a pretty good light seal there, and so I can't see anything except what's on the screen, and so I'm like hitting the camera. I'm like, hey, I guess I have to throw a batarang over to my right to hit that button. Thwack! Like, that's what I have to do, and so they really mean it when they say that you have to have nothing in the area.
Like, they're
but
actually
who
serious.
Can do that necessarily?
I mean, yeah. So again, if you live in a nice big house and you have a nice big living room and you can move all the furniture way up against the walls, that might be fine. Our living room is probably just big enough for this to work, to be perfectly honest. We really should measure it at some point, but it's really not particularly wide.
Yeah.
I could, I would lie down and take up probably more than half the room from one
ever
side.
so slightly. So probably only about 12 feet.
Yeah,
or so.
at most.
Yeah.
So we definitely have enough distance. So if you have a relatively small apartment, you could still do this.
But you could have nothing near you. Like,
Yeah.
the coffee table has to go away.
Nope.
We have, like, little coffee table things that are shoved way out there. You might have seen me. I don't know if it shows up on the camera because, again, I can't see anything. But I'm, like, reaching for something here, and I'm hitting the table. I have to shove the whole thing over there. So
Yeah, the more that we use it, the more that we'll kind of figure out how much room we have to be. But I still, like, I want to have the mic here. And eventually I got to the point where he was hitting the mic.
Yep.
And I had to move it out of the way. Yeah.
So, yeah. And then the last thing is just the errors that it was having with the head tracking and the hand tracking. That was, like, really weird and really frustrating. There's parts of this which are incredibly finicky, and there's no good way to address it except for just hard restarts of all kinds of equipment. So, like, we start the stream up, we try to get it to capture the signal, we get a green screen. Okay, well, I guess we're going to restart the capture card and XSplit. Okay, well, we finally got that working, so now we have the issues with the head stuttering and all that. I guess we're not hard restarting, but like we're fully restarting the PlayStation 4.
Power
Power
it's
down.
important to power down and power back up.
Yeah.
Going
and that
into
breaks the stream again.
Yes. No, that doesn't break the stream.
Okay.
Because it can still stream even if it doesn't get a signal from here.
But it would got the green screen back
true.
from that, yeah. And so, and while it's not necessarily the job of the kind of folks at PlayStation or at Sony to make it so that the streaming and all of that works really well, having to restart the PlayStation in order to make their equipment work, and then just like the random errors because all it should be doing is just capturing an HDMI signal.
Yeah.
It's just really odd.
I'm not sure what's going on with that, and so I'm willing to give the kind of streaming related issues a pass. But yeah. The stuttering and with the headset and the hand controls does appear to be an issue. Other people have mentioned it. Like I said, a lot of people said that actually turning off your PlayStation, not just putting it into rest mode, is what would fix it. Although there were a couple of people who replied to the thread that said, no, that didn't fix their problem.
Yeah.
It might, in some cases, be game dependent. Maybe some games are more sensitive about stuff than others.
Yeah.
Kind of like you get too close to objects and you're kind of interacting with them and you have to, come back.
Yeah. It was bordering on unplayable, though, while that was happening, because I was, like, trying to reach for stuff. My hand would do, like, one of those as it was kind of popping around. Like, I'd have my hands physically like this, and on the street, and they'd be like, and, like, sliding apart.
And so that's why it's good that this game was very forgiving.
Yes.
With the kind of throwing of items, targeting of items, kind of grabbing them, moving them. It was not a precise game. If you're going to play a kind of surgeon simulator,
oh my god,
you'd be murdering people left and right. But I could totally see there being one of those. Looking forward to it.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's everything I got on it. Nope. That's everything I could think of.
Okay.
But thanks for watching. I hope that you had as much fun as we did. And
we'll be back on Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I didn't wake it up.